Okay, here I am again. So now we're talking about the cons about IVF. IVF is expensive. It is painful. Hormones can make you crazy. I mean, I think I'm a little crazy anyways. I'm Latina, and that's what the stereotype is. Anyways, I don't think I'm crazy, but hormonal changes can make you a little unstable. Let's see, your mood change. It's kind of like bipolar. Not that drastic, and I'm not saying that bipolar is a bad thing, but anyways, it's not that drastic, but your mood changes. The other thing is that when you have to do IVF, you have to follow a schedule. So, for example, there are some shots that you have to put in your belly and in your butt. So, and they want you to do it every day at the same time. That can be a little challenge because when I did it, I remember one time I was driving. Okay, I have to be at home at 7 because that's what my shot is, and I got stuck in traffic. I panic because I needed to be there. Anyways, I put my shot a little later. I don't think that affected anything, but I put it a little later. But when it's your first time, you get very frustrated about not following the schedule time. It's not such a big deal, but try to be focused on your schedule. I mean, don't wait for a whole day not taking your pills or not putting your shots. Couple minutes, 1 or 2 hours, it won't affect that. Anyways, another con that that can be really stressful. The shots that you have to have some progesterone shots in your body, and those are in sesame oil. So that means it's oil. So they don't push in very quickly. They are thick. That means they're painful. So it is painful. Your shots in your butt are painful. I was very scared. There's some women and there's some other options, like they do some cream, vaginal type of progesterone. It's a little quite more expensive, so if you want to add more, go for that route. I couldn't afford that expensive way, so I have to sacrifice and have those shots done in my butt every single day for about 3 months. So quite painful. And the thing is that you learn how to do it yourself, like I showed you in a previous video, or you can have your husband do it. And I was scared how to let my husband do it, but when you have no other option, your husband has to be part of the process. So my husband watched I don't know how many YouTube videos in order to do it. And of course, I'll tell him how, and in the clinic they told him how, but it's kind of scary when your husband hasn't put a shot, not even on his own dog. So I'm telling you, we are a trial for them. Another con about it, I will say that it's not 100% guaranteed, so that can drain your emotions since you're trying to get pregnant, and that can be painful emotionally for you, for your loved one. It's not easy. Another con is women. It's not easy to talk about infertility, right? It's not easy. I didn't want to talk about it at the beginning until I found out that one of my friends was going through the same process. So we didn't want to talk about it, but we somehow, through another friend, find out that we were going through the same process. And now I reached out, she reached out to me, and we talked about it, and we felt much better. Now, talking about IVF or infertility, it shouldn't be a shame. It doesn't matter if you are a young couple or an older couple. It happens in all the stages of life. It doesn't matter. And take this for you. People always ask, and it is a common question, and it is okay, but it shouldn't matter. So people ask, who has the problem? Is you the woman, or is him? And like the doctor said, it's a 50-50 chance. Now, people always want to know that, right? So I will say, like one person told me, this one my sister told me, she said, it doesn't matter who has a problem, it is him or is you. If you both are trying to have a baby, it's both of your problem. It doesn't matter. So right there, you just say both. It's our problem because we cannot conceive. We cannot conceive without one or the other, right? So it's both of our problems. When you are more confident and you are like, it is okay to talk about it, you can tell, oh, it was my husband. Oh, no, it was me because I have this or that. But at the end of the day, everybody mind your business. And if you're watching this from somebody else, don't ask. Simply don't ask who has the problem, because it's hard enough to talk about IVF. About infertility. That's the whole thing. But another con about it is that you can not get pregnant. So out of 9 eggs that I had, I was successfully pregnant twice. No, 3 times, but only 2 babies. I was able to have 2 babies. So I'm telling you, 9 eggs, a total of 6. We ended up putting a total of 6 eggs inside me, and only 2 babies. So like the doctor said, well, this is kind of like, you know, a 60% success rate for me. That's what it was. It's not always possible. It doesn't always happen the first try. I was lucky enough to get pregnant in the first try. My first try, we put 2 eggs, and only my baby Jacob came. So the other one didn't stick with me. And that's okay. That's part of the plan of God, God's plans. So we got Jacob the second try. The first time we tried the first time, and I got pregnant, and that was a relief. That was good, because the stress that you go through all this, and thinking, oh, if I don't get pregnant, I probably won't. It's a mind. It plays with your mind and emotions, so it is okay. So but we tried again. I miscarried one, and we tried twice, 2 different times. In 2 different times, I didn't even get pregnant. I went through the whole process, shots and pills and everything, and I didn't even get pregnant. So it's not 100% guaranteed. So be patient, be positive, don't be embarrassed to talk about it. You will find out the support that you get from friends, family, or people that you talk on the street that might be going through the same thing, and they might feel relieved to talk about with you, to talk about it. Anyway, so IVF, it is a hard process for the women, for the husband, because the hormonal changes, it's not easy. So be mindful of the people that are going through the process. And if you are going through the process, be positive. Everything happens for a reason. The doctors help us to get pregnant, but at the end of the day, only the man upstairs has the last word. So he knows better. And, you know, we just have to pray and tell God, I hear you, I believe you, and whatever is your plan. But IVF is not easy. It's difficult, like I said it before, but it can be a life changer, and it can have a positive impact in your life. Either way, if you get pregnant or not. Have a good day.